everyone. So this is a short movement practice that you can do at any time of day, just to begin to wake up and feel a little bit more what's happening in your body, so we can begin to connect with our breath and begin to connect what we can feel inside. So take these movements at your own pace, see how each one feels. You can continue any one for longer than I'm doing it, or if it's not right for you today, you can pause it, leave it, and come back another time, see how it is then. So I'm going to begin in a seated position. I'm sitting on a couple of yoga bricks, but you could sit on a cushion or a pillow, whatever you've got at home to raise your hips up a little bit so that you're more upright. You can have a chance to sit tall with a little bit more ease. And then let's bring one hand towards our hearts and one hand towards our bellies. If it's comfortable for you to close your eyes, you're welcome to do that. It might help you begin to draw your attention inwards a little bit more. But keeping the eyes open is a good option too. So if you prefer that, feel free to keep the eyes open. And give yourself a moment as your hands rest on your body just to be aware of that contact. You might feel the temperature of your hands. And you might begin to become aware of the movement of your breath under your hands. Without needing the breath to be any particular way. Just allowing it to flow in its own time. And feeling how it moves in your body. And then resting your hands down wherever they are comfortable. We'll let the chin drop forward so the weight of the head can be heavy. And give yourself a moment here, just breathing and feeling what you can feel in the back of the neck, the tops of the shoulders. It might be quite a strong sensation there in the back of the neck, and if so, can you allow yourself to keep breathing? And then see how exploring a little bit of gentle side to side movement might feel. So we can begin to find some of the places that might feel a little bit tighter or more held in the side of the neck and the back of the neck. And we're making these movements really gently and kindly, so we're not coming in with an agenda of needing to force any change, but just using them as an invitation to become a little bit more deeply aware of our experience right now. On an in-breath, slowly breathing the face back up so we're nice and tall again. And then we'll bring our arms out by our sides, and as you breathe in, reaching all the way out and all the way up. As you breathe out, bringing the hands together and down towards your heart. So you can explore that movement at your own pace. Connecting to the whole length of the in-breath. The whole length of the out-breath. Last breath here. Great. And then if you've chosen to sit with your legs crossed, we'll change the cross of the legs. So we're going to bring the other shin or the other ankle in front. And that will probably be less familiar. We always tend towards our favoured side. So give yourself just a little bit of time to settle in there, maybe to shift some flesh so you can find the sit bones again. Just feeling how it is to be in a slightly less familiar place. And then we'll continue breathing and moving to connect to the breath. So we're going to take our arms up, turn the palms in towards each other, bring the right hand down towards the ground, and then creeping the hand away, bending the elbow gently, just beginning to reach over towards the right. It doesn't have to be a huge movement, just helping you begin to feel this left side of the body. And then as you breathe in, coming up to center, and then we'll come down towards the left. Again, finding size of movement that suits you today. Breathing into center. And now we'll move with the breath. So as you breathe out, coming down towards the right. As you breathe in, coming back to center. Finding your own rhythm. And if you notice that your mind is moving elsewhere, that's not a problem. Just notice that that's happening, and with the next breath in, notice what's the strongest sensation in your body right now. And we'll finish there. We'll do one more movement for the shoulders, so just resting your fingers gently on the shoulders, beginning to circle your elbows. And those circles can be as big or as small as feels right in your body right now. So go gently. Notice when the sensations become stronger and when they ease off. And then change the direction of the circles. And then we'll have a shake out through the hands. So imagine the bones of the hands are really heavy. The wrists can really, so you can shake all the way from the shoulders down. Great. And then just pause for a moment, rest your hands and take your attention into your hands and your forearms and notice the kind of sensations you can feel there now. You might find tingling or a change in a sense of temperature. It might be pulsing. And there's no right or wrong about what you can feel. Just giving ourselves a chance to really tune in and connect to the subtleties of our physical experience. Great. And then we're going to change position to come onto all fours. So if it's not comfortable being on your hands or your wrists today, you could always come down onto your forearms if that's a better option. And if it's okay to be on your hands, then bring your hands under your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, so you've got space for the sides of your waist. And we're going to come into some gentle cat-cow movements with the breath. So as you breathe out, press into your hands, begin to round your spine. Keep breathing, let the weight of the head drop down. Let the tail reach down towards the ground. And as you give yourself 2 or 3 more breaths here, notice what you can feel in the back of your body. And when you feel ready to move, we're going to slowly arch the back. So it doesn't need to be a big movement, just inviting some undulation into the spine. Taking a breath in here. And then as you breathe out, slowly finding your way back to cat stretch. Dropping into your own breath, inhaling to slowly arch and exhaling to slowly round. And the next time that you breathe out and find that rounded shape, and pause here, take the hands a little bit ahead of the shoulders, And then begin to just shift your weight gently from side to side, maybe forwards and back. Exploring how it is to feel a little bit more fluid movement around the hips, the spine, the shoulders. And as you move here, you might notice that the sensation is stronger in other places, some places than others. So let yourself explore that gently. You might want to pause a little bit longer in those spots. Just breathe, notice what changes. And then we're going to finish in child's pose. So to find that, we're going to bring the knees a little bit wider, keep the big toes touching, and then bring the hips back as far as feels comfortable for your knees and your hips. They don't need to go all the way back to the heels. And then bring your head down towards the ground. So you might find that it rests easily on the ground, but it might feel better to rest your head on your hands, on stacked fists, or on a brick or two, if you've got them to hand. Whichever option you choose, just allow yourself to feel the support of the ground underneath you. And as you breathe, notice how the sensation in your body changes from the in-breath to the out-breath. The breath is always moving in the body. Your last breath here. And slowly coming out in your own time. And we'll return to a comfortable seated position. So whatever feels best for you right now, maybe sitting with your legs crossed, maybe kneeling. And then finding the place where we began. So hand to heart, hand to belly. Eyes closed if that's comfortable for you right now. Aware of the breath underneath our hands. And just giving yourself a moment or two to connect again with how things are for you inside right now. You might notice particular kinds of sensation. You might notice your breath. And seeing if you can give yourself the chance to practice just holding these things gently. So whatever you find when you slow down enough to notice how things are, you don't need to hold on to them too tightly, you don't need to push them away. Just giving yourself a chance to be with things as they are and to breathe. Bring your hands together for a moment. Just thank yourself for taking the time to practice today. And think about taking a sense of spaciousness and support into the rest of your day.